easy go.
Right guys, this is going to be a Nightfall solo guide on farming the exotic sparrow tilt views. Now this is more of an informational video, it's not a full-on speedrun, which I'll get into why I'm not really speedrunning it. Still trying to go quick in it because we're farming the sparrow, but this is one of the best, this is like my best strategy that I've come up with for this Nightfall for people, because not everybody wants to play on fire teams, and we've got to acknowledge that. There's some people that just want to play solo. They don't want to talk to people. I was like that. They don't want to talk to people. They just want to come on and play, right? So this is for those people. This is going to be a Titan run. I may do Walk and Hunter for the week. We'll see. I chose Sunbreaker. You can do it with Striker if you want. So Rally Barricade for those DPS situations. I'll explain more. Strafe Lift, the fastest Titan mode. Thermite Grenade, the most has the most utility out of all three nades. And we're rocking top tree. Not bottom tree. Only use bottom tree if you're using Hellfire Heart. If you're not, which I don't advise for this strategy, then we're not doing that. What we're doing is we're using top tree. Mainly for these two perks here that make the hammers very powerful. Hammer Strike, which in D1 was Melting Point. I'm going to now call it Melting Point because that's what I'm used to. It's the same thing. Basically, when you hit an ad or a boss, you get 50% extra damage. If you combine that with this super, you've just made your super the most powerful, one of the most powerful things in the game on a boss. Hell, if you combine that, hit a boss with these, have your other two teammates pop Celestial Nighthawks, Golden Guns, then you can't get much more damage than that. I really like Tempered Metal, just how it works. So when you get your solo kills, you get increased reload speed, movement, and your weapons seem to handle differently as well, quicker. So there's a lot of team play in this. So that's why I would say top tree is always better than bottom tree. The only time this would probably be is if you're using Hellfire Heart and playing in a specific certain way. This is probably more aggressive, that's more defensive. Okay, that's my build. Weapons, be using Better Devils, the best PvE hand cannon because of explosive rounds. Mananin, best secondary scout rifle in the game because of explosive rounds again, just so powerful. Plus they complement each other. You got short range, long range, and coil. Wallcliff coil. You need to know how to use it properly. I see people using it wrong. It's not a range. It's got no range on it really. It's kind of like a rocket launcher cum shotgun, but you've got to be within a certain range. So if you're not used to coil, you need to practice with it because it's probably the most powerful heavy in the game for major, for red bar, orange bar mages, a one shot. Not only that, you can coil sim. So if I have one or two coils left, I can go, oh, now I have 6 rockets, or now I have full shotgun ammo. So it's really powerful and it's in the game. Bungie hasn't patched it, so use it while it's here. In terms of my exotic, I'll be using Lion Rampling just because I'm that used to the jump now with it. I just love it for the how fast you can go. My other recommendations would be standard sides for the overshield. Not that good, but you can use it. Do marches, you can run faster, but Lion Rampling's still quicker. Crest of Alpha Loop Eyes, a good choice if you want to do that. Or for the neutral game, Mask of the Quiet One. If you're not used to Lion Ramp and you don't like him, I would put on Mask of the Quiet One because you're getting your nade back quicker. With solo play, you're often going in the red, so you're getting the grenade energy back, or all energies. Anyways, that's my build. So I'll show you this as well before I get on with the proper run. This was on one of my previous runs. was only on normal, it was solo. Me just messing around. But I managed to get the exotic sparrow to drop, the tilt fuse to drop on normal. So all of this, you need to farm prestige, you need to get high score runs to get the sparrow to drop. I don't think so. Every time I've had it off normal. So just thought I'd show you that proof there that it does drop on normal. Right, on with the run. So as I said, we're going to do it on normal. There's absolutely no reason to do it on prestige. Score. I mean, if you were to go and test that, you know, or does 50k increase the chances? Does 60k increase the chances? Does 100k increase the chances? How much time would that take to test? That's how I'm thinking of it. And every time I've had the sparrow, it's been on normal. The way I look at it is, it's a chest and it has a chance to drop, whether it be normal or prestige. And there's nothing to tell me that there's an increased chance on prestige as well. Because I have done it, I have tried it. So I thought, this is a guide for people who want to try it solo, maybe haven't done it before. I mean, if you're new to it, don't try prestige solo. Because you'll find it tough. So it's better to do it on normal. Then you can take advantage of coil and switching weapons and switching gear, etc. Don't be shy to use coil on this section. I like to use at least 2 or 3. And that captain is kind of like a target, because he's the only guy who properly rushes you. And that's that section done in 30 seconds. So
to get further into the base.
You can do that section pretty quick with coil. As long as you're going outside with at least 2 or 3, you're good to go. Next primary targets are the next 2 fallen mages in this corner. You can kill them both with 1 coil if you rush it like I did. Kill the remaining fallen and then you can start working on the cabal. I'm not going to kill the ship, you can if you want, but as long as you are mobile enough, the ship won't give you too much trouble. The way to basically get to the next section, which the next section is a fallen door over the other side of the map, the way to progress this is to kill all the cabal mages, the ones that I was shooting at there and the ones in the middle. So yeah, you can be aggressive, just as long as you do a coil, then go to cover. Don't like try and do 2 coil at once something. Once it spawns the next section, you can nade the door and spawn kill them all. Barricade blinds them, keeps them into position, and then I can kill captains as well. It's unfortunate that captain didn't die, he usually dies there. And basically now the relic will be there, so that's it. Done it solo. Before you rush the solar charge to go and pick it up, you need to kill the 3 or 4 snipers that are on the edge. The rest of the ads you can get away with not killing them. But the snipers, I would kill them, because sometimes they can kill you when you're running out. So, and this isn't the quickest as well. On the speedruns that I have tried, I was coming out of here with 2 minutes. Problem is I couldn't get the boss to do what I wanted it to do. So that's why it wasn't a speedrun as well.
There's an exhaust vent nearby, but I don't know how long you want to hang on to that thing.
So once you've got the solar charge, just run for it. Lion Ramp will make this jump. I like to nade here just for the tempered metal to proc for increased agility. If I only had 1 coil, I would have saved my nade for this door, but I had plenty of coil, so it's just... You get a lot of bricks there. So now I'm synthing to my call, synthing to my curtain call. I need a rocket launcher for the next segment. You can run past all these ads. No requirements here.
Still haven't been able to track down Zahn. Cabal usually like to be found.
This guy's no ordinary space rhino. His weapons ain't half bad either.
Those weapons have snuffed out too many good people.
Once you get to this next section, you can spawn your sparrow just after that ledge there. Once you do take this route, you can by all means sparrow right round. Problem is sometimes you don't always get through. This way here, you follow this route, you'll get through 9 times out of 10. And you can spawn your sparrow again. So in this next room you're going to have 2 tanks, 2 switches. You need to activate 2 switches, and there's only 1 tank that you need to kill. And it's not the first tank, it's the second one. So because it's the Fallen Edition, you need to come right side first, get the right side switch, jump up mid air, activate. If you're quick enough, you can get back to your sparrow. Once you've done that, you can go for the last switch. Have your curtain call at the ready, because this is a quick movement. For this to go right, for an instant tank kill, you've got to have your curtain call right at the ready. The shoulder charge mid-turn round, rally instantly, thermite, and kill the tank instantly. The next requirement is a major. I had a couple of rockets to waste, so I was just using that. Once the major's killed, there'll be a pack of dogs. That's prime time to put coil back on and fill back up on heavy. I wouldn't advise killing them with coil like this, because what will happen is the heavy bricks will fly everywhere. But what I should have done, what I would advise you to do, is just, if you have a rocket left, just kill him with your curtain call. Then you can do your coil. Like to kind of waste your time having to go for bricks, because you do need as many bricks as you can get really for this room, this next section. 4 or 5's fine. Any less than you to beat doesn't make it as good. Notice as well, I've got a nade, it's just coming up. It's important at this door that you have a nade. If you don't have a nade, wait your cooldown on your nade. Because I'm dealing with this room completely different to what is the norm. So it's actually all planned. So the way to do it, start running through. As you're running through, nade this top platform. Aim for a turret. You need to kill all 3, or I think there's 3 or 4 turrets. You need to kill them all. Once you've killed them all, aggro the boss, just shooting him. He'll jump over to you eventually. On this particular time it takes longer than usual. I'll keep looking to my left because there's going to be a couple of majors spawn. As soon as he jumps up you can then rush this door. Problem is my call doesn't do as much as I want it to do. Usually it'll kill everything. This time it didn't. So this isn't usually as hard as what it looks right now. Usually it would have killed both majors and all the ads with it, 1 coil, if it's done right. If it doesn't, then you just come in here and kind of jump round. So everything's clear, you can coil them. This is where the solar banana comes in. That's why I picked solar, because you have a lot of solar shields to deal with as well in the boss room. I fill back up on my coil. These are the next targets to kill, all the fallen vandals. You don't need to kill the rest of the fallen, as in the servitor and stuff, just the vandals. What will happen is the servitor up top will just start fighting the cabal. So you're free at this back of the room, at the back of this room, basically. Do what you want. Once you're happy, activate the switch and then go back to the back of the room. You now wait on a Cabal spawn, which you can actually see it coming from there. Don't jump on the lift until they're dead. And then once you jump on the lift, it activates it, basically. I've done my coil trick, I've switched to my curtain call. You can do a chain trick on this, but I didn't feel it was feasible because it's hard to two-phase the boss solo in that way. So I found a different way of doing it. The other way is kind of, it's like 80%. It's like 1 out of every 10 times you would get it. But this is a more legit strat, two-phasing the boss on your own. Kill all the turrets. Once you're happy, come over to here. There's a lot of areas on this map where he'll try and snipe you and he can't. You're taking advantage of the angle. So the way to set this up, get the boss's first bar, I would say halfway or just under halfway. That's the first job. You can hit him all day long, he won't hit you. And once you're like, don't get it any lower because then you'll screw the whole thing. Come over to here, he'll then kind of back off. And if you get it right, he'll start backing off. That's where you want him. That is the actual legit spot you want him. And then you kind of get stuck on that box there. You just kind of dodge in and out. Once you're happy with your health bar, don't get it much lower than what I've said, from what you can see now. Barricade and do all your 6 rockets now. Don't nade him while you're doing rockets. You'll move him about. Once you're happy with that, melting point, hammers. You can see how much damage it's doing. So basically they've just taken 2/3 of his health off. So that's the first phase. Now what we're concerned with is ads. We need to clear out everything. So he's gonna forget that tower. He's gonna go through all his cycles because we've done that much damage. So he's gonna forget the first tower. He's gonna jump on, jump off, like you're saying. He'll spawn all his turrets. And he'll jump back up onto the second tower and do a bubble. While he's doing all that, and while the ads are spawning, we can get our coil on and start killing all these ads. So this is the safest area of the map, I would say. This is what I've found when you're on your own like this. If the dogs overwhelm, you can just jump up top and then jump down below and just confuse them. You can also do a rally barricade to blind them, sort of thing. Be conscious of that ship. If the ship's causing you a lot of trouble, then kill it. But like I said in that first courtyard, if you are mobile enough, the ship shouldn't be too much of an issue for you. It's not like you're on a timer, so to speak, so you can kill the ship if you really want to. But don't be using heavy to kill the ship if you're gonna. The next kind of threat after the dogs is going to be the Centurions. They're kind of your next target. If the ship hits you while the Centurion's hitting you, you can die. That's why you've got to be mobile, you've got to move about, can't just stand still. This is why I like solo play, because you're not relying on anybody. You play the game totally different. It's not the same as, oh, you're just doing a strike, you're just doing a strike. Yeah, in a fight team of 3, yeah, he's just a strike. But when you solo, it's a different game. Different game. So we've cleared out most of the ads. I'm going to pick up that relic because what happens is when you pick that relic up, it spawns the next kind of wave of ads. It's only like 2 Cabal guys and a major, and a couple of ads top left where you'll dunk the relic. There's not much more to go now in terms of killing the ads. That's the problem with speedrunning this. I've gotten to the boss with 8 minutes. If I could get the 2 phase off the way I wanted, I could finish it with 10, 11 minutes. The problem is the 2 phases, it's really hard to do it with the chain trick and whatnot. That's why I haven't done it. I'd like to see somebody try it, because it's nigh on possible to do. You've got to be so lucky. Every rocket must hit, every hammer must hit. You must get all melting, you must get your melting point right. Plus the bombs must be in your favour for RNG. It's not a speed run this week. It is for fire teams. It's great for fire teams. This strategy is like doing it pretty quick but safely. Quite safe anyway. Once all the ads are kind of killed in the centre court here, and you go top left and finish off the last couple of ads you're going to kill. I could take him out from a distance because he is kind of dangerous if he hits you while the ship does, like I said. And that's an example there where you can get caught. I was kind of lucky, but... So now we need to go and dunk the relic and then kill the boss. We have 2 coils so we can switch. We also have a super as well. He's only got 1 bar of health left, so... Now when I dunk the relic, he's going to go into a certain spot. There will be ads spawn. I think the snipers spawn and stuff. But you're going to kill the boss that quick that they kind of won't have a chance to do anything to you. You've got to be quick about this though. Once you do that relic, you need to get over to here. Like to rally right there, because the boss will go in the mid. He'll always go there. Pre-nade and rocket. I just wanted to do all my rockets just nearly enough. And that's how you 2-phase the boss solo there. That's just like I said, that's a guide. It's not a speed run because it's not speed run friendly, this one. Take a lot of grinding for me to do it. But you can use these strategies to maybe get 3 to 4 solo completions an hour. And the Sparrow does drop on normal. So that's just a more of an informational video rather than anything. But I hope you enjoyed anyways. Thank you.